Morning! And thanks for tuning in for some Breakfast Tunes, where we go step by step using simple shapes like eggs, sausages, and toast to build our favorite cartoons. Today, we're going to learn how to draw Bo Realis the polar bear. Are you ready? Then let's get cooking. Now remember, the key to great cartoons is to be light and loose and messy with your pencil. Nobody can draw a perfect circle, so please stop trying to be perfect. Just have fun drawing messy eggs and sausages and other simple shapes and seeing what you make when you put them all together. And the best part? If you're light with your pencil, you can always go back with a darker pencil or a marker afterwards and keep the lines you want and erase the ones you don't. Sound good? Awesome. Now let's get busy making mistakes. Okay, let's get started drawing Bo the polar bear. Now, as always, all you're going to need is a piece of paper, a pencil, and an eraser. So to begin, we're going to start somewhere towards the top, not the very top of your page, but near the top. We're going to do our best shot at drawing a little circle. And remember, we're not going to worry about being perfect. We do nice little lines that are very light. And there we go. And that's going to be Bo's head. Now I'm going to put a pretty large body on Bo. So what shape, I don't know what we would call this. Maybe we're going to start near the bottom of the circle and we're going to do kind of like a teardrop or a pear. Let's see, we're going to go out like kind of a strange letter U. There's his belly. We're going to go out and around the corner. Then we're going to come all the way back up to near the edge of this circle. So we're going to go out, back, and there we go. He's packing on some pounds, getting ready to hibernate for the winter. So we have a nice big full belly there for Bo. Okay, next thing we're going to do is at the bottom here, we are going to draw let's make it two sausages for big thick legs there. There's one. And what I'm going to draw, so it's kind of like a letter U, and then I'm going to draw kind of like a half egg here. So I'm going to do a big swoop, big feet Bo has. And then, so a curved line there, kind of like a half egg or half circle. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of draw from this point back to this corner where we started. So that's the flat bottom part of his foot there. There we go. That's good. And we're not going to worry about these little overlapping lines because we're drawing nice and light, and we'll go back and get those later. We'll erase those later. So now what I'm going to do is the same thing. I'm going to draw another leg and foot. I'm going to just do it behind here. Nice and light. Same type size of leg, just a little bit smaller. We don't need to put this line in here because we're going to erase this afterwards. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to draw a big curve like that, like a half circle. And again, I'm just going to draw a little kind of curve straight. Well, a curve straight, you know what I mean. Just a little bit of a bend in the line. We're going to draw it just from there to there because that leg's going behind here. Okay. Now, next thing I'm going to do is we're going to go back up to, how about we draw, we'll go up here to the head right now. So somewhere on the circle, maybe about halfway, just above halfway, we're going to draw kind of like a letter C. And it's going to go out and back and up. It's got a little curve to it. So let's see what I mean here. It's almost like drawing a rectangle or a piece of toast or a loaf of bread, but we don't finish the whole thing off. So let's see, we're going to go out and down a little curve and back, and then we keep going. And then what we can do is a little curve up, but we don't complete the loaf of bread here. We just leave it right there like that. And then what we can do is at the end of this line, we can draw a little half egg, and that can show where his mouth is. Excellent. Okay. Now let's go up to the top of this circle here, and we're going to draw just another little circle or egg right there for one ear, and do another half one on this side. Excellent. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we'll do the face after. Let's go down here to the kind of pear-shaped, what is that? Avocado shape maybe, kind of a teardrop body. And what we're going to draw is we're going to go over to the right here and we're just going to draw a big sausage, kind of like a letter U, a long stretched letter U here. Nice and light. There we go. And then what we can draw is at the bottom here, we're going to draw another letter U going off this way for a big paw. Kind of like an egg again, half egg or 3/4 of one. There we go. Make it nice and smooth. And again, we're going to erase these lines later, so don't worry about that. Excellent. Okay, now what we're going to do is let's go back up here into the C, and we're going to draw a little egg in here for the nose. And if you want, I'm going to shade it in for a black nose, but you can color it later if you want. You can color any color that you want. I'm going to just shade it in so we know that that's the nose. And maybe just draw a little line underneath. There we go. Okay, now we can do any types of eyes that you like, but I'm going to just keep this one simple for Bo. And somewhere in the middle here, right above this little umbrella looking shape here, I'm just going to draw just a little egg and color it in. And then right beside it, I'm going to do just a slightly smaller one for the other eye. Just keep them simple. Sometimes eyes can just be as simple as 2 little eggs, and they still look great with lots of personality. I might draw 2 little half eggs over top for some eyebrows. There we go. Okay. Bo is coming together here. Now, I think because Bo's getting ready for winter, he's packing on the pounds, he's eating as much as he can, and I think Bo's favorite food is ice cream, right? He's a polar bear. It's got to be ice cream. So we're going to have Bo holding, I'm going to do this. You can do something different you want, but I think I'm going to have Bo holding an ice cream cone. I'm getting hungry just thinking of ice cream. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to draw out on this side of the body. I'm going to draw a pretty straight line. And I'm going to draw another one. Bottom part of the arm. There we go. Going out. And we're going to have him holding this ice cream cone. So a trick to do that is here, we can just draw kind of an egg. Big paw. Kind of like a circle shape there. Just a little stretched. Like an egg there. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to imagine that he's holding this ice cream cone. So what shape is an ice cream cone? It's kind of like a triangle, right? Yeah, it's a triangle. So what we're gonna have the point at the bottom here. So let's just make a little point here, and we'll have it going up, and then up this side. And you can draw the line all the way through if you want. If you want to go lightly to make sure it matches. Or you can just imagine where it would come out at the top. So I'm just going to do a very faint line. And then we can draw it coming out the top. And then have a little curve. Connect it. So we got a triangle. Then we can draw the ice cream on top. So we'll do just a little letter C. Maybe a little letter C there. Backwards letter C there. And I'm just going to draw kind of like an upside down U or a half egg for the ice cream there. Awesome. Maybe make a couple little wiggly lines in it. And a detail you can add too on the cone if you want is you can draw a couple of lines crisscrossing. So doing some lines going diagonally that way and then going diagonally that way. Excellent. Okay, so let's add a few more details. So I think I might put in Bo's mouth, I might have a little triangle coming down for a little tooth. A little tooth coming out there. I might darken these lines a little bit. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put a couple of lines on Bo's paws to show where the claws or the toes are. So I'm gonna do one here, curved line, another one there, do one here, and I'll do 2 here, and do 2 here. Awesome. What else do we need to do? Maybe we'll put a couple little circles or eggs in for the inside of the ears here. And maybe we'll do, you know what, we need to give him a little cute tail here. So just a little egg there for a tail. Amazing. Now, you know what? I think I want to put, I think maybe Bo is going to like a polar bear ball party, a polar party, right? So I'm going to give him a little, I'm going to give him a little tie. So I'm going to make a little, you don't have to do this if you don't want. I think he's going to a party. Or he's at an ice cream polar bear party. I'm going to make a little circle here. And then I'm going to do 2 little eggs that don't connect there. There we go. For a bow tie. Now I'm going to do the same on this side. And then I'm going to do like his little tie. Very formal ice cream party. And I'm just going to do 2 straight lines that connect here. First tie. And I think we should do a little patch for his belly. So I'm going to just draw. I'm going to follow this line and do an oval or an egg here. Maybe I'll give him a little dot for a belly button. Awesome. He's looking good. And you know what? You don't have to draw this detail, but I think I'm going to give him a cool hairstyle. So what kind of hair? Bo in the Arctic. I think he's going to have maybe a flat top, maybe some spiky. I'm going to do this now. I'd love to see if you came up with a different kind of hairstyle or whatever hairstyle you want to give Bo, or name your polar bear something different. Give it a whole different wardrobe and a whole different story and biography. You can come up with whatever you want. So there's little flat top hair. Oh, you know what? It's going to come down. I'm going to do a nice mullet here. Big long hair at the back. Love it. Little party in the back there. There we go. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, so next thing that we're going to do, well, I guess we should maybe give him a little place to stand on, right? So I'm going to just do, you can draw whatever background you want. Maybe I'll just do a little curved line. Maybe he's standing out, having a nice peaceful ice cream, looking out over the sea, the Arctic Ocean. There we go. Let's see here. So there, maybe standing on something there, and then maybe we'll do a few little mountains in the background. Here's a little tip for a mountain. You can just draw a squiggly line this way and this way, and then if you take a little line down the middle, it makes it look like a far off mountain. You can keep doing those different sizes, see, in the back. So easy to do little mountains like that. Up to a peak and then down. And then just draw little ones separate, little lines separating them. And there we go. We have Bo the polar bear at his ice cream eating polar party. Okay, so a neat little trick that you can do is if you have a black marker, like I do here, you can go over the lines that you want to keep, wait till the marker dries, and then you can take your eraser and erase the pencil lines you don't want. Like for example here, we don't want those. We don't need those pencil lines in the middle of his arm there. So we could erase them now, or we can erase them after we use the marker. So if you do want to use the marker, you can follow along with me. Now, as I always say, I've learned, it's taken me a long time to remember this, but I'm left-handed. So I'm going to start on the right side and go left so that I don't smudge the marker if I draw this way. And if you're right-handed, I would start with the marker on the left side, do all the lines over here and keep working back this way so that you don't wipe your hand across the marker. Okay, so let's begin. I'll leave the background just in pencil and I'm just going to focus on Bo right now. So let's do all the lines over on this side. Here we go. And as you can see, when I get here, I'm not going to trace over these lines because we don't need those lines. So I'm just going to go like this, draw his arm and his claws, and then afterwards we'll erase those lines in the middle that we don't need. Let's get his bow tie here. I love his bow tie. So fancy for the Arctic. All right. Let's go. And again, we don't need those lines in between here in the middle of his leg. So I'm just going to go down, around, following these lines in his claw. And then we'll erase these lines after. And the same here. Just need these lines. Just need these lines. And let's get his little belly patch there. Let's get his eyes. Let's get his cool spiky hair. There we go. Let's get his tooth and his nose. There we go. Don't forget this little line here. All right. I'm going to draw. Well, I better start following my rule here. Going from right to left. Now, if you're right-handed, you would have started the opposite way and done the ice cream first when you're tracing, or when you're going over tracing with your black marker. There we go. Oh, I think I need some ice cream after this. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Actually, my favorite is called Polar Paws, which I didn't think about until now. It's amazing. Have anyone ever tried Polar Paws ice cream? Delicious. Okay, so looks pretty good. We have Bo all outlined with marker. And what I'm going to do now, and you'll see it sped up in the video, but I'm going to take my eraser. I'm going to leave the background for now, but I'm going to take the eraser and go in and erase all these lines that we don't need. So there you go. Congrats, you've drawn Bo the polar bear. So I hope you had fun and that you keep drawing and creating while remembering to be light and loose and messy with your pencil. And don't forget your eggs, sausages, toast, and other simple shapes. And we'll see you soon. Hey, Breakfast Tuners! If you enjoyed today's video, please hit like and subscribe so that you'll know when the next video is posted. Also, I'll be adding new activity sheets on a regular basis at caresmithcreations.com, and you can find updates on Instagram at caresmithcreations. See you soon and keep on tuning.